The following is part of a quick start guide to quickly give teachers an overview of the Resource tab within MathBuddies. The Resource tab is located on the navigation toolbar. I'll click on the Resource tab, and it brings us to all of the virtual manipulatives within MathBuddies. These virtual manipulatives are contained within the lesson where they're taught, but there may be the case where we want to access these virtual manipulatives outside of the lesson being taught. For example, we may be doing a lesson on decomposing numbers where a number bond would come in very handy. So I'll do a search for a number bond virtual manipulative. I found what I need, and now I can go over decomposing a number with my students very quickly using a number bond. If I were decomposing the number 50, we could go over the different ways of decomposing the number 50. So these virtual manipulatives are within the lesson, but I can also access them outside of the lesson if I need to. In addition, we can also add our own resources. If I have a JPEG or a Word document or anything really that I can save onto my computer, I can add it to the MathBuddies resource gallery. Then I can access it in a lesson with my students. I can assign it to my students so they can access it from home. And the way I would do that is, once again, under the Resource tab, I would click on the green Add button on the upper right hand side, and I can give our resource a title. In this case, it will be a link to a YouTube video, so I'll just call it Singapore Math Video. If I want to make it public, it simply means that my colleagues will have access to it. And if I'd rather keep it private in my own resource list, I can click on No. As I said, in this case it's going to be a hyperlink, so I can click on Hyperlink and then paste the website, go to the upper right hand side, click Save, and the resource has been added. If we go back to our Resource tab, here's the Singapore Math video that we just added. If I were to click on that, it would bring us to that particular video. I can also add a file. Once again, I would give it a name under the title. I could give it a description if I wish. Public, my colleagues will have access to it. No, it would just be under my Resource tab. And again, this is a file I'm going to upload. Then I simply click on the icon next to file name, and it allows me to search my computer for the file that I'm looking for. Once I upload the file, I would click Save, and it would appear under the Resource tab.